Hello there and welcome to this Blog Writing 101 class. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make your first $1,000 writing simple blog posts for businesses. Yes, it is very possible. This is something that I have done and I have watched people around me do. Some of my students have crushed this goal, and I'm assuring you that it is very possible for you to monetize your writing skill, especially if you want to write blog posts for businesses. At the end of this video, you would have learned what a blog is. I would have shown you at least 2 examples of a blog post so you can differentiate. One thing I found is that a lot of people confuse blog posts and social media posts. They don't look the same. The structures are different and there are so many differences, right? So I'm going to show you examples of blog posts and how they look to give you an idea. I'm going to tell you who can write a blog. I'm going to answer questions and you're going to see what's possible by being a blog writer, right? You're going to see what's possible, some of my results, some of my students' results. And I'd like to encourage you at the beginning of this video that these results, anybody can achieve them. You can do them. If people can make $5,000 per month or $1,000 per month writing blog posts, you don't have to edit. You can do the same thing. And this video is here to show you exactly how to do that. Now, first of all, I want you to know that there are different kinds of writing that can make you money from home. If you love working from home like me, I don't like being stuck in Lagos traffic. Yeah, if you like working from home like me, now writing gives you that privilege because you don't have to see your clients to deliver their work to them. You can be in your living room, you're writing for somebody in the United States. As long as you have data, you have internet, you can deliver their work to them. You can land your clients, you can talk to clients through Zoom and so many video conferencing platforms. So it's just so easy. The internet has made it so easy for us. Now, if you want to monetize your writing, which of course, I believe that's why you're here. There are different kinds of writing. There's social media ghostwriting, there's sales funnels copywriting, there's email copywriting, there is book ghostwriting, people that write for authors, like that author, people that want to write books, they don't have time to write their books, and then I'm stepping in as a writer to write their book for them. That's called book ghostwriting. But among all these kinds of writing, from my experience, blog writing is one of the easiest and fastest to learn, to start making money from. Yeah, if you want to monetize this writing skill, you want to get clients, you like how, like compared to the number of clients that are available, if you want to start thinking about how many clients are available on the internet, like I'm going to explain in the next slide. Now, blog writing is one of the easiest and fastest to give you that opportunity. Now, the reason is, according to recent stats, there are over 1 billion websites on the internet. Now, just pause and try to picture the figure. There are over 1 billion websites on the internet. Out of these 1 billion websites, over 600 million blogs, like all these websites, 600 million out of them have blog sections where they usually post regular blog content. Now, these 600 million blogs generate 7.5 million blog posts per day. Now, these 600 million blogs, the actual blogs, let's say that they are the businesses. Of course, most of them are business owners that are trying to attract leads and all of that. We'll still get to that in the next couple of slides. Right now, they are the businesses that are looking to have content on their blogs. How many of these people do you need to work with to achieve your financial goals? How many? How many out of 600 million? Not 600, not 600,000, 600 million. How many out of 600 million do you need to work with to achieve your financial goals? Right? So there are a lot, the opportunity is enormous, right? Which is why I said it's one of the easiest kinds of writing to make you money from home, right? Now, there are 2 different ways for you to make money from blog writing. You can start your own blog and earn from Google AdSense, which is not the focus of this webinar, right? Number 2, you can write blog posts for businesses across the world. That is what we are focusing on. Google AdSense, in case you're asking, it's like when you have a YouTube channel and people are watching your videos and then YouTube is paying you. And you know, Google is the owner of YouTube, something like that. So you have a blog, you're posting there, people are seeing your posts, they're seeing ads, and Google is paying you. That's what Google AdSense is. Now, you can also write blog posts for businesses across the world, and that's what our focus is. So come with me. Now, before we go into the details of what the blog post is, let's do a quick intro, right? Who am I? And why should you even listen to me? Right? My name is Abisoye. They call me copywriter Soye. So if you're coming across me for the first time, you are very welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, before I came into the world of copywriting in 2020, I was a bag designer, trying to establish my business, the average Nigerian graduate, you finish. I studied zoology, and if you're a Nigerian or an African, you know that there are some courses that you study in the university, they gave you. They gave you, and you don't even know what to do with it when you're done. But you sure went to the university. I finished with a 2-1. But at the end of everything, I knew that if I start waiting around for anybody to give me job, Oyo will be my case. So I've always taken my own destiny into my hands, and I learned how to make different things. I started with bag designing. So as of 2020, when COVID hit, I was a bag designer trying to establish my business. I was a new mom trying to get life all together. And then COVID hit and scattered everything. No money, no hope. At the time, there was literally, we didn't know, everywhere was locked down and we really didn't know what to do, right? But at that time, I came across what copywriting was through a coach that I worked with at the time. They introduced me to digital marketing because my coach were a couple, and they introduced me to what was possible on the internet, and they helped me to see that you have skills that you can monetize on the internet. And while we're trying to find what I could do, we settled with editing. Along the line, I stumbled across copywriting like an accident, and I did my research, bought my first course, and started practicing copywriting. But when you don't know your way around something, it's going to be a very big struggle. So after learning copywriting at that time, the course I took only taught me copywriting. It did not teach me how to get copywriting clients. So I was left to learn on my own. I was learned to wing it, like figure things out, do a lot of research, watch so many videos, read a lot of blog posts just to know how to get clients. And it took me 8 months to get my first paying clients. Now, notice that I said I didn't have anybody to put me through. There was nobody teaching me that this is how you do things, this is what you do. Nobody taught me. I learned from trial and error. But I'm glad for the journey because that's what puts me in the position to teach others so they don't make the mistakes that I made. Eventually, after 8 months, I landed my first client who paid me £100 to rewrite website content, right? And that was the beginning of my breakthrough. The next month, I got a part-time job with a US-based agency. The pay wasn't so flamboyant. It wasn't so much, but it was something. It gave me confidence as a mom. I had a child, I had a child that I was catering to, and at the time I was just completely depending on my husband. And if you're like a stay-at-home mom, or even like a wife, you're married, and you know how tough it can be, or even a normal person, you know how tough it can be to rely on somebody to cater to all your financial needs. It can be so frustrating. Right, but that was where I was. By the time when I got my first client, it was such a relief. It was such a relief. And then I got this part-time job that was paying me. If I would calculate how much they were paying me at the time when dollar was still like 400, 500 per dollar at the time, I was making like close to 100,000 naira per month. And it was such a relief. I could contribute something to the affairs of the home. It was something to be proud of, right? Now, after that, the doors open. I started to get more clients. People started reaching out to me on LinkedIn to help them do this and that. I'm going to show you in a bit. Then at some point, I quit my part-time job with the US-based agency because I felt I deserve more than this. I deserve more than what they are paying me. My eyes had opened. I've seen what people were charging on the internet. Me, I don't have 2 years now. And besides, I wasn't really comfortable with the workplace culture and so many other things in between. Now, so I decided to quit my job. And then I said, okay, let me go. And that was in 2022. Right. Yeah, I quit in 2022 around June. And I went to my Upwork profile, which I had opened back in 2020, but Upwork was looking really complicated to me at the time, so I abandoned it. Then I decided to go back to my Upwork profile, and I sent a bunch of proposals. I landed the jobs, and in about 3 months, I made my first $2,000 from Upwork. That's really boosts my confidence. And I mean, going from 100,000 naira per month to $2,000 in 3 months, even if you're going to share it per month, you know how much that is going to be, right? So it gave me a lot of confidence at the time, and I could do more. Now, at the time I was charging $20 per blog, I raised my fees to $200 plus per blog. And so far, I've earned over $15,000 from blog writing alone. I became a top LinkedIn voice. In 2024, I won the Tewa Awards for the Exceptional Woman in Sales and Marketing. I've taught a student who went on to land a $2,000 per month blog writing role, just writing blogs. I'm going to show you a screenshot to prove that. Now, another student of mine who opted to my course sometime December 2023 made almost 100,000 naira from writing blog within our first month. So what I'm doing is to impact a lot of other people to achieve similar results or even better results, and that includes you. Okay, so like I said, at some point I was struggling to get clients. At another point, people were reaching out to me because I'd been able to understand some things about positioning yourself right on the internet and all of that. So this really has helped to boost my growth as a freelance writer. This is those students I told you got a $2,000 per month job with a US-based agency. They offered him $1,920, and I said, what what kind of figure is this? Ask them to pay you $2,000, and they accepted to pay him $2,000. And this is for my students who took my blog writing course. It wasn't up to a month, and she already made almost 100,000 naira. So I want to encourage you. These are things that are possible. Human beings have achieved these results before you. There is no reason why you cannot do the same, or why you cannot even surpass these kinds of results. So this was when I started creating content back then in 2020. And of course, this is how it is going. You can see how some change in your bank accounts can change your look and make you look a lot better. All right. Now, before we go right into blog writing now, I've noticed that what affects a lot of people is their mindset. There are people who have come on my video online and like called me a fraud. Like it's not possible to earn in dollars online. I just shake my head. I hope you that are listening to me today, you're not in that category. Now, there are mindset issues that often stops people. If somebody is struggling to achieve something that others are achieving, the first thing you want to check is the mindset. Is it that there are some mindset blocks hindering you from achieving what other people have achieved? Before you start to consider other factors. Now, what are these things that stop most people? Number one, a lot of people underrate their skill. They feel like, oh, isn't it just writing? What's really the big deal? It's just writing. They underrate their skills. You don't know that this writing skill that you have, there are business owners out there who are willing to pay you dollars for it, pay you in pounds. I've had US clients, I've had UK clients, I've had clients in Europe, all around the world, right? I even select countries where I want to work with, depending on how much they're going to pay me, because I've come that far, right? Do not underrate your skill. Some people have a local mindset. They feel like even if I want to make money, but I can only work with local clients, I can only work with Nigerian-based clients. It's not a big deal. I also have local clients, but my biggest aim is to work with international clients who will pay me in dollars. I mean, look at the exchange rates today, and if you're able to earn significant figures in dollars, you know how much you'll be comfortable living in the Nigeria of today. or in the African country or wherever it is that you live, how much easier it's going to help you live your life, or probably even travel, or be comfortable to take care of yourself, meet your needs, take care of your children, take care of your siblings, your parents, you know, or at least even decide not to work, like, I made some money this month, let me just relax and be taken care of, you know? So do not have a local mindset, have a global mindset. Now, there are people that don't see opportunities and problems. All they see is problem, no job. Government is not giving a job. Okay, so what are you going to do about it? Nobody's coming to save you. You have to get up and save yourself, right? They keep seeing problems. Do not just sit, but look for, okay, in this problem now, what am I going to do? One of the things that has helped me is that during the COVID era and everything was just open, I knew that, okay, there is problem. Am I just going to sit down and let this problem ruin my life? I have to do something. And that was why I came across what I'm doing today. So always look out for opportunities in problems. People are still there thinking that making money online is a scam. I want to believe that you are not one of them. As far as you're watching this video, you're not one of them. And there are people that they never, ever, ever, ever invest in themselves. They feel like everybody on the internet is a scam. You can't pay for a course to invest in your own professional growth so that you can be able to grow your income. If I didn't buy that copywriting course I bought at that time, I don't know what I would still be doing. Of course, there are a lot of free courses online. And if you don't have the resources, you can go with them. I usually encourage people, if you don't have the money yet, it's understandable. There are free courses on YouTube. There are free courses, but you have to get to a point where you are deliberate about investing in yourself. Because if you have not paid somebody to be able to get you to a certain result, you know, it's going to be weird for you to be asking another person to pay you the same amount of money to get, you've not paid your dues, right? So investing in yourself is one way to pay your dues. And when you get to a point where you are charging $200 for a service, you're charging $1,000, $2,000 for a service, you know that me too, I've paid other people. I've paid my dues. All right. So I hope these mindsets, things are not found in you. And if any of this describes you, it's time to change. You hear me? It's time to change. So I want you to beat your chest right now and say, I will change. Beat your chest and say, I will change. Okay. So now that we've taken care of some mindset foundations, let's go right into talking about blog writing. Now, what is a blog post? A blog post is an educational post. Blog posts are written to educate people. Some are written to entertain, or to inspire, to open people's eyes to different subjects, different topics. Like, for example, maybe you ever felt headache, or maybe you're a lady and you've ever felt unusual kind of cramps during your menstrual period, and you're like, why am I feeling like this? You go on Google and say, why is my stomach turning upside down? You know, we ask Google a lot of crazy questions sometimes. Yeah. So you want to find out why what is happening. Or maybe you want to travel out and you are wondering, okay, which is better? Where should I go? Is it Germany or Canada? What's the difference between this place and that place? You will see blog posts answering those questions, right? They make our lives easier. These blogs make our life easy, and you can be the person creating those impactful posts. Yeah, you can also look at it that way. You can be the person answering questions. So blog posts are there to answer questions. When you go on entertainment blogs, maybe like Linda Ikeji's blog, you are looking for gossips. It's one of the places where you go. You are looking for an answer to some questions. You want to know, okay, what's going on today? You go there, you find out what's happening in the entertainment world and all of that. Or maybe you want to educate yourself about a health topic, about a financial topic, about a business topic. You go to blog posts to find answers. So blog posts are usually educational posts that help people answer the questions that they have. Of course, you find them on websites. Every website has a section, or most websites have a section called the blog section. And in blog section, you have blog posts. Now, a blog post can contain from 500 words, 600 words to over 2,000 plus words. It depends on how complicated the topic is, or how much you have to explain that topic so that the reader can have proper understanding of it. Now, a blog post can contain images, videos, charts, and so many things, just to clarify the topic so that the person reading it can have the best experience, the best learning experience, right? So that's what a blog post is. Now, what's the purpose of blog posts? Number one is to teach, like I already said, on the part of businesses that write blog posts. It is for them to build authority. Like if you have, for example, a health challenge, and you usually go online and there's this particular website that you see that answers your questions in such an amazing way. They are building authority in your heart. Anytime you have another question, you'll be looking out for them. So when you answer people's questions, you're providing solutions to people, you are building authority. You are building yourself in people's hearts, subconscious. Like, these people have answer to my question, so they will always come to me. Right? That's how you build authority. People who share content on social media, helpful content, they are building authority. When you go on somebody's post, somebody's blog, and you always find answers, they are building authority because you trust them that this person always has answers to my questions. Also, it's another way for businesses to build brand awareness. When you have questions, you go on Google, you see this particular blog, and you are conscious of, maybe for the first time you're not, but after a while, you are conscious of the name of that brand, of the name of that business. Like, oh, there is a brand called Healthline on Google. They usually have blog posts on health issues. Anytime you Google blog issues, you probably notice there's one, Healthline, there's Mayo Clinic. These people have built authority because they always have answers to questions, right? And you are now aware of their brand. So for businesses, that is what they're doing, brand awareness. Now, to boost conversions, maybe you've read a blog before and at the end, it is redirecting you to another place, maybe to read another blog, or maybe you should subscribe to their newsletter. If you have learned something from somebody and you're like, oh, this is so good, and they're asking you, oh, we have more things to share with you, give us your email, and then so that we can share more content with you. If you really like them and you want to hear from them, you give them your email. That's a kind of conversion, right? That's a kind of conversion. Later they can sell you something, but they have converted you into becoming their email subscriber. Sometimes a blog post can be selling something to you. Maybe after reading and getting educated, and now saying, oh, if you want to book a consultation, reach out to us. Or if you want to buy this product, this is the link for you to click to reach, to buy this product. Okay, so blog posts help to build conversions, to boost businesses' conversions. Of course, traffic generation. Most of us, when we go on Google, we stay on the first page. You know, when you ask your Google your questions, you see maybe like 10 answers. You just read a couple of them. So you would wanted to know that a lot of businesses are usually looking to stay on that first page of Google because that is the first place you will land when you are asking questions. So the more the businesses that are on that first page are going to be the ones enjoying more traffic than others on other pages, like on page 100. Who has time to go into page 100? Except maybe you are doing in-depth research. Okay, so blog post is a way for businesses to generate traffic to their website. So we teach you something, it's something that you may want to play around the website and see what you need. So it's a means of generating traffic and of course boosting revenue. When they are sending something to you, eventually, maybe immediately or later, is a way for them to boost revenue. Now, these are examples of blog posts. I'm going to show you one example. This is my website. And the blog title says 5 ways to increase your visibility as a service-based business. So after sharing the content, like telling you what to do, giving you example, like I said, blog posts can have images, giving you what to do. You can see the headlines are different. This is not how you write on social media. That's what I was saying. That social media post is different from a blog post. Now, you can see the headlines and how everything is arranged and all of that. And all of that. At the end, you'll be seeing my call to action. Like if you're ready to take your business to the next level and need help, we are here to support you, reach out to us. That's a call to action. So if you click on this button and you reach out to us and we do business, can you see that this blog has given me a kind of conversion? Right. So that explains it. Now, this is another blog post by HubSpot. They are very popular in digital marketing niche. You can see that here they're asking you to download a social media calendar. You know, so when you click on it, they're going to ask you for your email. That's a kind of conversion. So you can see these things in play that I've already explained are the purposes of a blog post. See, it's the same call to action is still here. And and all of that, right? So if you scroll down, you see how they have also arranged their blogs similar to mine. You can see that there are subheadings, there are links that will link you to another part of their website, you know, just take you all over the place on their website so you can get more. You can see images, you can see all these things. Sometimes you can even have a video in the middle of a blog post. So you can see that this is way longer than the one you saw on my blog, the one I initially showed you. So there are no rules to these things. It's just as long as your blog covers what the reader wants to see, that is all that matters. Okay, so you see this, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so those are two examples of blog posts. You can see how different it is from social media posts. Now, who can write a blog? Anybody can write a blog. Anybody can write a blog as long as you know how to write a blog. If you know how to write a blog, then you can write a blog. It's as simple as that. So if you know how to write a blog, you can write a blog. Nobody is saying blog is only for people that studied English in school, or you studied journalism, or you study mass communication. Most clients don't care. As long as you have a portfolio that you can show them that these are the things I've done before in the past, or you have testimonials that these are the clients I've written for and they're happy with my work, they can see proof that you've done this thing before. You work with them, they pay you, you deliver their work, and that's it. Okay, so whether you have a million years of experience in blog writing or you're just starting out, you can write a blog as long as you know what you are doing. It is as simple as that. Now, where can you find blog writing jobs? You know, I mentioned the other time that LinkedIn has worked and people have been reaching out to me on LinkedIn after a while. I got my first clients on LinkedIn. Even the US agency job that I got it from LinkedIn. Yes, I got it from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn has worked so much for me. Although I've also gotten a blog writing job from Instagram because I share content across this platform. So when people see you, they see that, oh, this person, I like what they are doing. They reach out to you to work with you. Okay, it's also a way to build your personal brand and get yourself in the face of people. It's one of the things I cover in my blog writing course. But this is also give you a clue, right? These are places where you can find clients, where you can find people who are in need of your service as a blog writer. Of course, there is Upwork. You know, I mentioned that I made $2,000 within my first 3 months of actively using Upwork here. So Upwork can also work. There are so many other freelance websites out there. Fiverr, TopTal, a lot of them that have clients, people posting that they are looking for blog writers, where you can find blog writing jobs. So how much can you make from blog writing? How much can you make as a blog writer? Now, let me show you some of the amounts that I've been able to make over time from writing blog posts for businesses. Now, the very first blog I wrote was for somebody who reached out to me like, oh, are you interested in the small copywriting job? I said yes. It turned out it was a blog writing job. It was my first. I was supposed to write the title of the blog was Congratulations in French, me that I don't know how to speak French. But I took on the challenge and the client was happy and they paid $20 for 1,000 words. You know, after that, I raised my rate to $50 for 1,000 words. So this is a client that was asking me that I should provide them with a quote for a blog post up to 1,000 words. Here they will give me the brief, everything I need to write. They were looking at 2 blogs per month. So I let them know, okay, $50 for 1,000 words, and they did not argue, right? So I felt, well, okay. So going forward for my next client, I charged $100 for 750 words. This client was looking for a lot of blogs, and they asked, okay, what's your rate for something like this? I said my rate, to be honest, I was holding my breath when I mentioned that amount because it was the first time I was charging that high. Well, the clients agreed and they're like, okay. They didn't argue. They didn't say anything. I'm like, okay, we can do this, right? And I delivered value. They were very happy. If you go on my LinkedIn profile, you will see my recommendations. My clients are always very happy. So one thing you must keep in mind is that when you are doing these things, your clients must be happy. So it is when you have happy clients, that's when you can be raising your rates. Because you said you are not small, you are doing something substantial. You are making your clients happy, so you can be confident to charge more. Now, this was it was for a client I did on Upwork. Then this 150 for 750 watts is from this $100 client. After a while, I felt I want to raise my rate. So let me speak with my clients about it. So I let them know, okay, considering the time it takes me to finish your blogs, how do you feel about $150 per blog? And they're like, I think 150 is still fair, as you can see here. So, and that was how I raised my rate from $100 for 750 words to $150 for 750 words. So if you're asking how much can you earn as a blog writer, it depends on your skill. It depends on your self-esteem, on your confidence, right? It's actually just depends on you, okay? It depends on you. There are no rules. There are no hard rules as to how much you charge. There are people that charge $1,000 per blog, and as of today that I'm making this video, there is a part of my blog writing service. If a client is opting for it, it is $1,000 per blog. Per blog. Of course, the benefits under that service is going to make the amount worth it, but it is $1,000 per blog. So if you're writing 10 blogs under that segment of my service, you're going to be paying me $10,000 for the 10. Okay, so there are no hard rules. Just be skilled at what you do. Now, this is how much it was on my Upwork profile, $25 per hour. You can see it down here. And for this client, I wrote a blog post for them. They were paying me hourly on Upwork, and it was my rate at the time was $40 per hour. And eventually they paid $280 for a single blog. So as you can see, these are possibilities. This is from one of my students that got a $200 for 1,200 words. From this screenshot, and this is for that other student that got an agency job of $2,000 per month, full-time blog writing job. Like I said, there are no hard and fast rules to these things. It depends on your skill and the value that you bring to the table for your clients. They'll be willing to pay you any amount you ask for. Right. So how can you get started? Okay. Right. So I don't know if you already feel like, oh, I can do this, or how can I do this? Now, if you're asking how you can start getting paid for writing blogs, well, number one is for you to know how to write quality blogs. Like I said, you have to deliver value for the money you are charging. You need to think about it. If you are paying for a service and you're not getting value, you're going to be really disappointed. So you want to, and it's not only for your clients, for you, it helps you to be confident to call any price you feel like calling for your service. Okay, so you need to know how to write quality blogs. You need to build an attractive blog writing portfolio so that when you are reaching out to clients, or when people reach out to you, what they will ask you is, oh, can I see your samples? They're going to ask you for your samples, and that's where your portfolio comes in. If you have a scatter portfolio, it can disqualify you easily. But if you have an attractive portfolio, it can easily help you also to land the clients. Now, you need to reach out to people who need your help, your blog writing help. There are business owners all over the place on social media. They are there. On the website, they are there. You can always reach out to people like, I can help you do this. Now, also, it's important that as you are reaching out to people, you are also properly positioned to attract clients on autopilot. You know, I showed you how people were coming into my DM to ask if I'm interested in some jobs and all of that. It was not left to me to turn down some jobs. I've turned down some full-time or even hybrid jobs because I don't want to leave my house. If it is not fully remote, at this time, I'm not doing. If it's not fully remote. So I've had to turn down some jobs that require me to come to the office because I cannot. You understand what I mean? Personal preferences. Okay. So yeah, so you position yourself properly to attract clients on autopilot. You use the right blog tools to ensure that you deliver top-notch blogs for your clients, right? Then you know how to receive international payments. Now, imagine that you have a client in the United States, you are in Nigeria, or you're in Ghana, and there is no way for you to receive your payments. It can be so frustrating. See, I've been there. I've been there so many times, and it is so frustrating. Some clients will tell you, before we give you the job, we want to know that we can pay you. And if there's no way for them to pay you, they will give your job to somebody else. And it is very frustrating. So you need to know how to receive your payments so that even after delivering the job, your money is not hanging. You can get paid. Now you know how to use your current clients to attract more clients. You know how to use your current clients to get more clients. So you're not looking for new clients by yourself all the time. The people that you are written for and are happy with your job can easily bring you more clients if you know how to do it right. All right. So these are the things that you can do to start writing blogs and making money from it. Know how to write blogs, build your portfolio, reach out to people, position yourself properly to attract clients, use the right blog tools, know how to get your payments, and then know how to use your current clients to attract more clients. Now, if you're asking, how do I get started with all of this? That's going to bring me to introduce my blog writing course that covers all of these details. Now, I believe that at this point, I have already delivered on the promise I made that I'm going to show you how to make your first $1,000. If you follow the steps I've given to you, believe me, honestly, you're going to land your first $1,000. Know what you're doing, know how to write blogs, reach out to people, position yourself, do these things. You will make money writing blogs. It's as simple as that. There are no complicated rules to follow. But if you want to move forward, you want to actually learn how to write the blog, because that's the first step. You can't make money from writing blogs if you don't know how to write top-notch blog posts, or if you don't know how to build your portfolio, or if you don't even know how to get paid after delivering your jobs, right? Now you want to know how to do all of these things, how to become an internationally paid blog writer and get paid dollars writing simple content without leaving your room. Then this course is for you. Now, in the course, we're going to learn how to write top-notch blog posts that makes you money. I'm also going to give you the tools that you need so that it's easy for you. You will not be searching up and down like a clueless person, like I was. At the beginning, I didn't know what I needed. I had to be winging it and guessing and doing so many things and doing trial and error. You don't have to do trial and errors. I'm going to give you the tools that you're going to need. Now, I'm going to show you common blog writing mistakes that you shouldn't be making so that you can have satisfied clients. I'm going to show you how to write high-quality blogs using AI. Plus, I'll give you ChatGPT prompts that you can use to generate good blogs. Now, we're going to have practicals. Practical 1, you watch me write a top-notch blog from scratch. Practical 2, you watch me revamp 5 blogs from level 1 to 10. These are some of the blogs that my students have written, and I revamped it to make it proper, like to make them proper blogs. You're going to watch me revamp 5 blogs from level 1 to level 10. Practical 3, I'm going to show you how to build a free professional portfolio that attracts clients. So you don't need to be guessing. And the portfolio is free. I'll show you how to do it free of charge. You don't have to be guessing, how do I do my portfolio? How do I do this? I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, plus bonuses. Bonus 1, I'm going to tell you how to price your blog writing services, because as a beginner, you're going to be wondering, okay, how much should I charge? What should I do? I'm going to share my own personal experience with you and how I came to charging what I currently charge, right? Bonus 2, I'm going to show you where and how to find well-paying clients worldwide without leaving your house. Bonus 3, I'm going to show you how to position yourself to attract clients on autopilot like I've been able to do. Bonus 4, I'm going to show you how to receive payments from international clients, even if you live in Africa, so that getting paid will not be a headache. You deserve to get your money. I'll show you how to get your money. It can be difficult to do these things in Nigeria because of the rules and so many things in place here. But I'll show you what you can do to be able to overcome those obstacles and get your money as and when due. Now, bonus 5, I'm going to give you customizable blog writing templates. So even if you're starting, you can see, you can work with templates at the beginning until you are able to master the art of writing proper blogs. All right. So now these are comments from some of my existing blog writing students, people that have held by the hand and actually taken from point 1 or point 0, say from point 0 to point 10. Now they say it's very much explanatory. I just got the full knowledge, you know, and every video is explanatory. It said the difference is clear between content writing. I learned social media writing earlier, and now I understand what blog is. You know, this is why I learned that a lot of people mix up what a blog is and what social media writing. There are two different things. Like I'll show you the examples. Now, this person says, thank you very much. I have learned more about formatting. Formatting is a very, very big deal in blog writing. In fact, it is your formatting that will show that, okay, this thing you're writing is a blog and not a social media or an Instagram post. Now, this person says it's worth more than growth. If you say you want to collect 100K, it's worth it. Considering the efforts put together and you know, but it's not even up to 100K. All right. So relax. Okay. So if you're asking how much is the cost, let me just take you through the cost, content, and the value, right? So in module 1, we're going to introduce you to blog writing, like what is a blog, different types of blog, examples, constituents, tools for writing an excellent blogs, tools for editing your blog for quality, and how to rewrite unique and authentic blog posts valued at 10,000 Naira. In module 2, we're going to be showing you important details to keep in mind when writing blogs for yourself or for your clients. Tips for writing blogs people actually love to read. Because when your client is getting traffic and conversion from their blogs, that's when they are like, oh, this person has written very good for me. Let me go back and ask them to write more. Okay, this is valued at 5,000 Naira. Module 3, how to write a blog post from start to finish. I'm going to tell you what a brief is because there's something called a brief in blog writing. When to use a brief in your writing process, the first things to do before writing your blog, there are things you must put in place before writing your blog. Principles for writing an amazing blog post, how to format your blog to look professional and attractive, valued at 10,000 Naira. Module 4, I'm going to show you how to write high-quality blogs using AI, artificial intelligence, how to use ChatGPT and other AI tools to write a complete blog. I'm also going to give you ChatGPT prompts for generating high-quality blog posts in less than 20 seconds. This is also valued as 10,000 Naira. Now, in our practical, number 1, you watch me write a blog post from scratch. You watch me write a blog post from scratch and you see how it is done. Practical 2, you watch me revamp 5 blogs from level 1 to level 10, okay? Practical 3, I'm going to show you how to build a free professional portfolio that attracts clients. Now, in bonuses, like I said earlier, how to price your services even as a beginner. Bonus 2, where and how to find well-paying clients without leaving your house. Bonus 3, positioning yourself to attract clients on autopilot. Like you can just be sleeping, you wake up in the middle of the night and you will see a message like, hello, XYZ, can you help us with this? Are you interested in this scene? And then the feeling is out of this world. Your head will just say like, oh, wow, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know, so I'm going to show you how to do that. You know, for example, all of these things I've shown you, and trust me, there are a lot more where this came from. These are just select ones to show you that these things are very, very possible. Now, bonus 4, getting your payments, how to receive payments from international clients, even if you live in Africa. For example, right? You can see my name in all these places. Hello, Abisi, hello, Abisi, hello, Abisi, right? This person sent me 500 USD, this person sent me 20 USD, this person sent me $600 plus USD. Okay, so just to mention, I'm not one of those people that will be teaching you how to write a blog, but they've never made 1 Naira from blog posts. As you have seen in previous slides, I have even taught people how to make money from this. And this is something that I have done for myself over and over and over again. Like I mentioned during the intro, I've made over $15,000 from blog writing alone. alone. Okay, and these are some of the ways that I receive money from my clients, and you can see the messages here that so person has sent you this amount of money. So I'm also going to show you how to do this. Okay, so that you're just waking up, you can just receive an email, oh, they sent you money, oh, you're going to be so happy, like, this weekend I want to go and flex. Okay, so you can get your money. Then bonus 5, I'm going to give you templates for writing blog posts that you can easily customize, a customizable blog writing templates. Okay, so if you're going to do calculation, like add 1 + 1, module 1 + 2, the amount and everything, the total value will be giving you 110,000 naira, like 110,000 naira. But this course is not even priced anything close to that at all, because this is a course basically for beginners. And if you're just starting, I want to make it as easy. Like, I want to be like this supporter that you have somewhere on the internet that makes it easy for you to start achieving your dreams, to start monetizing your skill, you know. So this is not even priced anything close to 110,000 naira. So as of today, the regular price of this course is 25,000 naira. But because you're watching this video today, because you are listening to me today, because you are seeing this content from me today, this course is going for a bonus of 15,000 naira. You know, as you have seen before, the value is 110, but I'm going to let it go. Today's bonus for 15,000 naira only. And this bonus is going to close soon. Like I said, the regular price is 25,000 naira, but you can grab it today for 15,000 naira only. Again, every module that we are going to cover, this is a pre-recorded course. I'm going to get to the FAQs in a bit. This is just everything that you need to know. That you don't have to be winging any part. Like you're trying to figure out one part, you are confused, you don't know what to do. That's not part of it. This is not just a course. And if you ever taking courses, or if you intend to take other courses, there are not many courses on the internet that will teach you a skill and show you how to monetize the skill. There are not many. The course that I took only taught me copyright. It didn't teach me how to monetize the copyright. I had to figure that out myself. But because I know this is a major challenge for new writers, I decided to put everything together in one course so that you're not guessworking anything. You have learned the skill. Now you know how to monetize the skill. You learn the business of the skill. And this is going for a small fee. And today's bonus, you can grab it, add 15,000 naira before it closes. So if you would like to grab this offer, you can click the link around this video to make your payment very fast, because this bonus, like I said, is going to close very soon. You can look around this video, you will see the link to make your payment. After the payment, you'll be redirected to my WhatsApp, so I can give you access to the course. Like I said, these are results from students, and this person only started writing maybe a few months earlier, maybe like 2 months, 3 months before they landed these gigs. So these are results that you can also achieve if you put your heart to it and you develop the skill. Also, of the students who made almost 100,000 in less than a month of taking this course. So to show you that there is proof, there's evidence, there's evidence that you're going to get what you're bargaining for from this course. And of course, because you'll be redirected to my WhatsApp, you have access to me in case you have questions developing. You're my student, so you become my priority, right? So you have questions or you need clarity about something, you can always send me a WhatsApp message and I'll respond to you. All right, so very quickly, the frequently asked questions. Maybe you're wondering, oh, what if I don't have time? I have a job or I have children, I'm busy. Well, thankfully, this course was designed with your schedule in mind. It is 100% self-paced, so you can find time. If when you have time, it's middle of night, go through it at your own speed and convenience. If it's in the morning, you have time, go through it at your speed and convenience. So it's not like it's a live class that you have to be showing up in class like every weekend or every day. No, the course is pre-recorded. You can go through it at any time and at the convenience that works for you. Okay. Now, what if I don't have money? Well, I like to think of this course as an investment in your future as a successful writer. If I did not invest in myself, I will not be here today. I will not even be here today at all. Now, investing in your skill is one of the best investments you can make. And if you follow everything I teach you, one blog project is enough to pay your investment back. Now, imagine that, let's even say you charge $20 for your first blog, your very first blog. You charge $20. The way me too, I charge $20. As of today, $1 is 1,500 naira. So that means you have made 30,000 naira. You have made double the amount you paid for this course, right? You have made your money back. You have made ×2 of the money back. So you can see that this is an investment that is very, very much worth it. Now, what if I don't have enough writing experience? Well, this course is tailored for writers at all levels, especially you that don't have experience. As long as you're willing to go through it and practice everything you learn, you are good. And in this course, there are assignments afterwards to help you practice what you have learned better, so that you can quickly grab it and get started very quickly. Okay, everything has been put together for you. Now, will this course help me make money by writing? Yes, it will. But I want to take note that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a Ponzi something. It's not a magical, some kind of magical. It's not MMM. Okay, it will teach you how to write great blogs, how to position yourself to make money from your writing. Now, if you're not willing to put in the effort required, please do not buy the. You can as well close this video now. But if you're ready to acquire a useful skill that will serve you for the long term, like this skill has been serving me for over 4 years now, then yes, this course will show you how to make money via blog writing. What if I don't like online courses? Well, it's a matter of whether you want to monetize your writing or not. This is an online course. This is an online course. So if you really are serious about monetizing your writing skill, you're going to have to make yourself like online courses. And like I always say, we all can do impossible things. If our drive is big enough, if we are serious about changing our lives, we can do the things that we say we cannot do, right? As long as it's legal. All right. So how will I get access to the course? Like I said, after payment, you can look around this video. Like I already mentioned, you will find the payment link. Once you have paid, you will be redirected to my WhatsApp, where I will give you access to the course. All right, where I will give you access to the course. So if you have any other questions about this course, or you can look around this page, you're probably going to find a button that a support button. So you can always reach out to me or reach out to members of my team to get your questions answered. Okay, but everything has been made easy for you. So if you want to turn your life around, you don't want your writing skill to just be wasting, you want it to make you money, and especially you want it to earn you dollars without you stepping out of your house, this is the course for you. Okay, so you can as well grab today's bonus at 15,000 naira, because anytime from now, the price is going to change back to 25,000 naira. So please click the link around this video to make your payment fast. And of course, I will see you when you are redirected to my WhatsApp, so I can give you access to the course. So if you've come this far, I must say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've been blessed. I hope you've at least taken out something that will be able to help you, even if you don't get the course. But I encourage you very much to get the course, so that you can set yourself on a quick pace to achieve your results. Instead of trying to figure out things by yourself, you can get on to achieve your results much faster, because somebody has gone ahead of you and has shown you what to do to achieve your results through this course. So thank you very much for your time, and I will see you inside. Bye.